all right, boom, I got this amount, let's go. Like if people really love they mate, money wouldn't be the issue. But to me, your answer just proves that people are not in this for love. They don't love the person. They just want to be secure with somebody who can maintain a lifestyle for them, but they don't care about they mate that much. Because if you really love somebody, it's like your child. Do you love your child based on what they do? No, you just love them because that's your child. So if you with somebody, you should love them because you love them. But as you can see, SB, today is not about love. So I appreciate your answer and I respect it.
Have you ever shared your bank account with somebody philosophical and they just ran through that shit? I'm just asking, yes or no. Have you ever shared your bank account with your hard-earned money?
I plead the fifth.
That's so fine. What I'll say.
Hold on, Kayla, because that's an easy statement to make when you haven't done that and you haven't been married. And you don't see your money in real life going down. I'm not saying that is, but it's easy to say, oh, that's great. People don't want love until you start to see that income go down. Everybody ain't coming to a marriage financially, intellectual, like financially, whatever I'm trying to say, and understanding how a home runs. There is gaps. Hold on. That's why I asked. Hold on. Let me finish. If you could just let me finish just for a second.
Hold on. I will, but hold on, because I wasn't even talking about that. You just brought up the fact. Hold on. You just brought up the fact.
Finished and I jumped in. That's why I asked you. So let me finish. If you don't mind. If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
All right. So it's not as simple as that. That's why marriage requires a lot of work. And I'm talking about marriage. I'm not talking about men and women dating. And when you start to see, it's not that women or men are not wanting to work through a relationship. Finance is the number one thing that most couples, married and non-married, break up for. That's why I asked you, and I wanted to set a disclaimer. Have you ever shared your money with somebody? And you said you pleaded the fifth. So would you like to chime in on that? Or you want to skip that question and go into something else?
I'm gonna plead the fifth because I just was talking to SB and I all I want to do is appreciate her point. I wasn't trying to go into a back and forth with what you're talking about. But since you brought it up,
this is a panel. We go back and forth on a panel. That's what we do. That's what we do.
I got it. I get it. All right. But like I was saying, you just brought up a point how you don't want to talk about struggle love. So I just brought up how hold on. You just brought up how people always talking about struggling situations. So what I'm talking about was, hold on.
Did I say that?
No, Jesus Christ. Can I talk? You just brought
up.
Did
I say that?
Just a few minutes ago, you said that most people don't understand how effective relationships work. All they understand is struggling. What I just spoke to was something. Hold on, sweetheart. What I just spoke to was something that was about balance and something that's not with struggle is not attached to it. You brought up a situation where things are bad and negative. So I'm confused.
No, it's not bad or negative. I asked you a question.
Hold on. When people bring up, it's one thing to have an opinion and it's one thing to just be an antagonist. When I was talking about, when we brought up
now we're signing titles.
When we brought up something positive, you flipped it into something negative.
No, I did not. I asked you a question and you said you plead the fifth. So plead the fifth and mute your mic.
No, I'm not going to do that because I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to SB.
That's okay. We talk to each other here.
That's what we do. You're an antagonist.
No, okay. Don't assign me a title and I want to assign you one. Don't assign me. Hey, don't call me on my name and I won't call you out your name.
So can I say something?
Hold on. No. Let me set the record straight because he don't like to be called out of his name. He gets really sensitive. So if you start calling me an antagonist, that opens up the door for me to assign what I think about you. So are we doing that tonight? Because if so, let me know.
Baby girl, you're an antagonist. That's what you do.
All right, you broke and dusty.
So can I add something because this might be something that's important to
wait, but I'm sorry. Hold on. I was waiting.
Wait.
I was waiting because I want to make a specific remark to what was said. Just like somebody said just now, you love your kids, right? It was philosophical. You love your kids, right? No matter what they do. I remember when I was 17, I moved to New York City because I got a scholarship with the New York City Dance Alliance and I was training with the Rockettes. My mom gave me a credit card on her account. I was there for 6 weeks. I ran that bitch up. And when I got back home, she took me right off that shit. So what Queen is trying to say is you can love someone very, very, very much, including your children. But if they're being financially irresponsible, that is going to cause the issue. You're going to have to remove them. Like if you have a certain amount of money that goes into the account. The mortgage is $2,100. And she's just out spending money. You telling me you're just going to let that go on each month and the money not be there for when it's time to pay the mortgage? No, you're going to have to do something about that. So I don't think the point is about love with people who are financially illiterate, irresponsible, or actually like commit. There's other types of infidelity that can happen with money as well. So that's a real thing. And I think that's all that she was trying to create another perspective on. Am I
agree.
No,
Kayla,
thank you, Kayla. I appreciate your intellect, Kayla.
Credit for her point. When we were speaking earlier, that's what I'm saying. You got mad disrespectful. That shit wasn't even necessary. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go in on you because it's too easy. I'm gonna be classy tonight because all that shit you on is beneath me. What I was talking about was when we were speaking earlier, you said people don't understand people getting along well. People don't understand getting along. All they see is struggle love. So I'm speaking about when things are going well. So as soon as I speak about what's going well, you want to bring it back to when things are going wrong. That's called being antagonistic. When
I don't know what's going wrong in your life, dude. Stop personalizing stuff. It was a simple question.
You just go opposite of whatever someone says to just make an argument. I'm not trying to do that. I heard what SB said, and I appreciated it because I don't hear women speak like that. For you to go out your way and say, hold on.
But you pleaded the fifth. You have some experience in this in-house issue.
I pleaded the fifth